Hey, everybody, this is Dr. J, Professor Omar and Spikes, you're live from Long Island, New York. We're here to talk stocks. That's the name of the show. Talking stocks.
Talking stocks.
What's our name? Stock Guys? No, I keep changing.
Well, you do say the guys whenever you describe the show.
Stock
But
Guys.
the
Yeah.
guys are doing this, or the guys are doing that
So we're going to
under,
talk.
under the guise of
Three
knowledge.
guys
But
of
it's just
Brooklyn.
guys.
We're going to show charts. We're going to talk spiders. We're going to talk Bitcoin, MicroStrategy, a little biotech like Sava, Nova,
Yeah, it's worth discussing, Sava.
Cirrus Pharmaceutical, MCRB, Mankind, and SMMT. That's on the agenda along with SMCI and nvda. So,
And we do take request, everybody.
well, the request that I'm doing today is MCRB. That's the request.
Okay.
All right, Professor Omar, why don't you start us off with S&P?
You okay? Let's see. Huh. You see my screen? Of course.
Yes, we do.
You do. Good. Anyways, where am I going to start? You see, so far here we're reaching this, right? You see, I mean, if you look at the trend line here, this one here, right? And it's right at the trend line with the 50-day moving average. So you'd expect some bounce. Now, to be frank, I didn't expect it to go this far, down. And anyways, now what do we have? We have the gap here. I don't know if you see it, right?
Yeah.
We have this gap here. Why is that? All right, let me see. Yep. I'm talking about this gap.
Right.
Okay, whatever that is. And we have the 50-day moving average. We have the trend line. So a lot of, a huge support there. If that's broken, I don't know. This is going straight to the 200 moving average. Personally, I don't think it's going to happen.
That's another 5%.
We are right at 5% as well. Almost like 4.9.
Well, where it is now, we're at the 50. At the 50, we're at 5%.
Yes.
Right now here, we already corrected 5%.
Oh, okay.
4.99.
Spike, if we go down to the 200, it'll be 10%.
It would be 10%
Gotcha.
to 200. And if you look at the action today, I know that a lot of what seems that's in general in markets, what seems obvious, it's just the opposite happens. And if you look at it, I mean, the obvious thing that's in, just gonna continue going down. I think it's going to rebound. You see this green candle here? What is the top? Is 54, 53. Let me go to the SPY. That's what you understand better. 543.68. If tomorrow the PCA number is good and we gap up and we go above 543.68, I would expect like at least a 2%, 3% day up. A violent day up.
With a benign PCE report, you're expecting 2 to 3%?
Yeah, if we go above 544, something like that. So it's quite a distance, but it's very possible.
Uh-huh.
And then you're gonna get something really a big run up to all-time high. Then we're gonna go back again to the 200 moving average.
That you mentioned an economic report. What did you think of the economic report from today? Was it better than expected, the GDP?
I didn't even look at it today. I was just expecting
It should have made the market behave nicer than it did.
Yeah. What is the GDP? It was good?
I think
It was below estimates, which I would have thought would mean that interest rates cuts would be happening sooner.
It's funny.
It's cool.
I thought it was above estimates.
It's I didn't look at them. I really didn't
I
look.
think it came in at what, 2.8?
Let me take a look.
So 2.6, 2.8, I don't know.
I'm gonna check it.
Maybe our audience knows.
I mean, it doesn't matter. But I thought it was below. I thought it was below above what people were thinking.
I got it. What's going on? Yep.
The consensus amongst the economists was low.
Wednesday. Yeah.
Not by much, maybe, but lower.
Yeah.
Today's Thursday. Thursday GDP is 2.8. Consensus was 2.5 or whatever, 2%.
So I said it was
2%. It was better.
It was better by a little
Yeah,
bit.
I think so. The sell-off is just because the interest rate is pushed further. Probably tomorrow is going to correct that.
Gotcha.
That inflation is going down, and there will be like
Let's
of the. It's not rumors, right? The market does whatever it does. It just creates.
Let's say it's very benign. Did we get a July cut?
I don't think we will. That's gonna send it to the 10%.
Yeah.
Yeah. The way it's setting up right now, I don't know exactly how it's going, to be tomorrow. Every day it changes, right?
The CPI, the headline CPI month over month came in deflationary, minus 0.1%.
Yeah.
Whereas the core came in plus 0.1%.
Yeah, but the thing is, probably they won't cut just for political reasons, not because of the economy. The Republicans will say that it's favoring the Democrats and etc. etc. And the cut will happen probably in September. I mean, anyways, if I am right, then we're gonna go up to the same thing, the same scenario. Actually, it didn't really change a lot. Now there are two things. We could get to this gap here, right, and then go back again, retest the lows, have W. In that case, we're gonna go to 6,200 before another correction happens. In that case, I don't know. I would probably put like 60%. We make new high, go to 10%, and 40% the W thing.
So you're putting a lot of weight on tomorrow's numbers.
Yes, definitely. I think the market is setting up like it's gonna be a good number. That's what from experience. That's the way the end of the day action and so on. So yeah,
I think usually the CPI is a good indicator of the PCE.
We'll see.
The CPI is a good indicator of the PCE.
Mm-hmm.
So that was tame. So PCE,
probably is going to come down. I think the market is just looking for an excuse to go up. Now, with longs, bulls are killed. Now it's going to kill the shorts, and then it's going to go back again the 200 moving average. Then
you really like those W's, don't you, Professor?
Of course, that's the most powerful ones. Whenever you have something like that, boom. But I don't think it's gonna happen. I think we're gonna go to new high, then go to the 200 moving average.
6,200 is quite possible.
Yeah, 10% correction.
No, you said 6,200.
No, 6,200. Yes, that's the case if we do a W thing.
Yeah. So in other words, it's either going to 6,200 or 5,200.
Exactly. That's
right. One of those.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, either up or down.
That's exactly what the mood of the street is.
Yeah, but me, I am betting to go. I mean, I'm loaded. And tomorrow, if the market tanks, Oh my good, I'm gonna be hurt like bad, very bad.
You made a few bucks covering your shorts, so you gambled on the long side.
Their shorts almost 10 times my put. It was perfect timing.
Uh,
I'm hoping to make the same thing on the upside.
well,
So you're
Good.
thinking a positive day
So is
tomorrow?
everybody else.
Day tomorrow?
let me ask you this: would you sell it to 6,100?
6,100.
Yeah. Would you wait for 6,200, or would you sell it? Would you sell your longs at 6,100?
No. Now I'm gonna sell my longs at 5,700.
I want to know what your conviction is.
My conviction is we go to the to this gap here. I'm gonna sell here if I get here. I'm a
Okay.
short-term trader, and then look how it behaves. You can always go in, go back in.
I
It's
mean,
not like
are you if it goes to 6,000, are you committed to wait to 6,200?
no, I will start short at 6,100 or 62. It's 100 points is not a big deal
Are you
for
taking
me.
profits early?
What if I have a longer term? I mean, if we go to 60, it means that I'm expecting something like 4,000 or below. I'll have a long position, so I don't care about 100 points. S&P is nothing. When
All
you
right.
look over, 3-4 months, it's
I
really
just
nothing.
wanted to know how meaningful those numbers are.
Hmm.
Whether 6,200 is very meaningful or just a little meaningful.
So are you
It's
expecting a green day tomorrow?
tomorrow. That's what I'm saying. I think it's gonna be. Look again. If we go above 54, but it's high, right? So it's very difficult to say. But as if it tell you, if it goes up 10%, it's gonna go up 10%. Um, uh, but the market is starting to have a lot of volatility. Let's say this: if we go to 55.44, we're gonna get to 5.54 within the day, probably.
We got it. Weak weak PCE, and we're going to 6,200s.
You're gonna get a 2% update,
If
at least.
inflation is higher than expected, we're going to 5,200. I got it. Next BTC.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
Next chart, BTC.
BTC.
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin is a leading indicator. If you
That's
look, it's always the same.
that's what
So
I said that on one of the shows, and I got a comment.
yeah,
Sometimes it's not.
most of the time. And you see this thing here now. I expect S&P to do this, what it did here, and this one is gonna just almost like tell you what's going to happen. I don't know, in a month or 3 months from now.
You want to know something? It's almost a coincident indicator.
A coincidence?
In other words, they move together.
Yeah, not at how we call this turning points. When there is a trend, of course they go together. But then you have these little things, like just here. And if you look how it's setting up, we get to the 50-day moving average, and then we bounced up. And this is a very good setup. I mean, I expected to go. I bought this morning. Not actually in the middle of the day. I bought SMCI, I bought mstr, I bought Mara. I'm betting for this to go up. So I'm just maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I think.
You're bullish Bitcoin.
I am bullish Bitcoin. Yeah.
All right,
For now.
Go to MicroStrategy. Give me a buy an entry point today.
It's almost the same thing. I missed this morning the dip.
Do I buy it now or can I wait?
I thought it would go to the 50-day
1432.
moving
I
average.
think
You
it's
see?
gonna hit 1432.
Yeah, I thought it would go down here to the 50-day moving. I did not think it would do it in one day, so it got me. I didn't put the buy order, so when I saw it, I bought it around here, like 1,600. Just to be frank.
What about
100 points?
What about tomorrow? What would you buy tomorrow on strength?
And I never change, but I just buy once and then wait, see what's going to happen.
You're not going to chase.
No. But here it's
I think
it's
it will
a
go down
good
to
entry point.
1432.
Kamal?
Can I say it again? I'm sorry.
1432. It will go down to 1432.
You can.
I'm a buyer at 14. I already have an order to buy it at 1432.
Ah, okay. And 1432 means below the gap. You expecting the gap
Yeah,
to
it's
be
roughly
closed?
a little bit below the gap. Yes.
I don't. Frankly, this is so strong. I don't think it's gonna fill the gap.
Mm.
If the market goes up tomorrow, this is not gonna. Looks to me like this is gonna fly. I don't know. Okay, again, don't trade based on what I said.
Two more stocks I'll let you do, then I'll do the bio.
Mm.
I want you to do NVIDIA and SMCI.
Yeah. And Tandem.
SMCI. I bought it just because it bounced off the 200 moving average. And this one was very good.
I bought it more today. I bought it pretty near the bottom.
Yeah. That's good. That's very good.
I bought it 1668. I mean, it's not that doesn't sound right. I bought it 668. That
sounds more right.
Yeah, it sounds right.
This is gonna bounce at least the 100 moving average around 900 probably.
I figured it's a good day to buy because Goldman lowered the target.
What did they lower it to?
775.
Okay.
From 800.
Wow, it's not. That's BS.
Exactly.
I want to buy some.
That's just to create paper.
Yeah, it's like change. What is it? $25?
Yeah, exactly. It's not very bold.
They've had that $800 target for a long time. When it was 1,000 recently, they didn't raise it.
Right.
When it goes below their 800, they lower it. To me, we might as well put out a sell if that's what they think.
Yeah. To me, this is just a simple. I mean, if you like charts, you just go here and you get a good triangle right here. And
yeah, but I mean, did you get enough evidence of a bounce versus a breakthrough? Because both you and Dr. J are talking about that being a real support and that it's bouncing off that line.
Yeah, only the line plus 200 moving average. It's we're gonna go.
Yeah, but I mean, when I see something like that, like you said, you could flip a coin that it's either going to bounce back or that it's just going to barrel through because of all that momentum.
When you have like something like this, that's again confluence of supports. You have the trend line plus the 200 moving average. 200 moving average is something that everybody watches. So
that's true.
Very likely we're gonna bounce. Again, it's always at least to this gap here. What is it? It's 846.
All right, I'm just trying to get inside your head a little bit.
Yeah, it's just probabilities. I think there's a lot. You have bigger probability to go up than down.
Okay, that's perfectly reasonable.
How about NVIDIA? NVIDIA, I think NVIDIA is a double within the year.
NVIDIA.
You're still bullish NVIDIA. I mean, yeah, it's giving us an opportunity to at least buy it at an expensive price instead of a really expensive price.
Buy it at $100. Buy all you can buy.
This thing just doesn't want to die.
If it goes to 100, buy all you can buy.
Right.
We have it. Yeah, I mean, this is.
I bought it at 117.90.
Yeah, I bought a bunch of 125, but I'm gonna have to average. I think Dr. J's 100 is the place I'll do it.
Followed Kamal. Kamal went in at 118. I followed him in, but I've been buying since. I haven't stopped buying NVIDIA every day now. Multiple times a day.
I don't think it's gonna make new.
More often than you do your dishwasher, like that commercial.
Ken took the plunge on Hut.
Oh.
Hutt is the best of the miners.
You
Do you, Dr. J, do you pay commission? I hope not.
Did we do what?
Do
You pay commission on your account.
Do I pay commission?
Yeah.
No.
No, me either. I don't pay commission.
Omar does because he's got a swanky broker.
I like it. I like
So
it.
he's got to buy that pool.
I do pay, but I like it because they get really the precise price they want.
Yeah, you probably get better price discovery. You're right. Overall, it might be worth it.
I have been using interactive brokers for a long time, and I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Did you notice that what was the one that you liked? The Wolf went down a bit today.
Which one is
scary? Does that scare anybody?
Why don't you chart HUT because Ken bought it.
HUT? This one?
Yeah. I mean, you're right. Hud really took the hit, right? Just like Wolf did.
Why? Any specific reason?
I think it's just because it's close to all-time high here or whatever. It's not. I mean, this high here. It's probably just
actually a beautiful looking chart.
It's a very difficult chart because these kind of charts, when it goes like this, you don't know it's gonna stop because
you have plenty of bouncing spots.
I think you got a clear buy point right at your moving average, the red one.
The 50-day moving average.
Yeah.
Or the one, or that intersection just below it.
Moves like this, I just prefer to wait 2 or 3 days and see what's in the thing. You know, it's never too early. You know,
it's got a phenomenal run. It needs to digest.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to take a look at a couple.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Tandem.
Tandem.
Yeah.
Are you still in Tandem?
Hold on. How am I going to stop sharing here?
Well, Dr. J actually takes you off. There you go. Are you still in Tandem, Kamal?
Yes. I'm in deep red.
Yeah, I think I unwound that position.
You know what this is a chart of?
Yeah, Sava got a little bit of a gain today.
I love Sava. I mean,
playing those games with us.
I think it's all bullshit. All these attacks on it. I mean, I don't like the CEO and the CSO leaving, but despite that, I'm a believer. Maybe I'm naive, but I am a believer. So if you're a believer of this stock, I mean, unless you have a lot of it like me and Kamal, you should be buying, in my opinion. What do you think? If you don't have too many shares,
you had a listener who went on to Twits, who was just saying the same thing we were saying. You know, if you already have some or a decent amount, just hold what you have.
Yeah, because like Professor Omar said, if it goes up, you're going to make plenty of money with what you got. So why be a pig?
Right. I think that person also thought that our 120 was a little bit conservative.
It probably is. It probably
on the top end.
I would take it on a buyout in a blink, in a heartbeat.
All the heartache it's caused me over time. I would join you.
I mean, 10 times, no problem. Even if it's worth a lot more than that, I'd still take 10 times.
Right.
Just bird in the hand. If Pfizer wants to give me 120, I'm taking
Right.
it. Where can I sign, you know?
Right, exactly.
The chart is good, by the way. It's got a little double hump there to get past. But if you go back, the chart is good.
Right. If you get to that, you think there's a probability it would make it to the middle of that red candle?
Well, I think why am I on SPY? I want to be
Gotcha.
inside. I think the double top here at 1385 will not hold. So I think it'll come back probably to this middle of this candle,
Yeah,
16.
that's what I'm thinking.
Then my short-term target, $16.
Okay.
And Novus this looks like a bat flag, doesn't it, for Professor Omar?
I know it.
This is a bat
Yeah,
flag. I mean, a bull flag.
a bull flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bull flag. It should break
Yeah.
out north. It's at some point, hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
this is one that as Lantis said yesterday, when were we on? 2 days ago?
Right.
Lantis was very shrewdly said, I should be looking to take the pill, not buy the stock.
Right.
And I am. Give me the pill, I'll take it right now.
Right. But you're right. That this chart does look very compelling, though.
Yeah.
But it may take longer before it breaks out, just like from previous things. It did that many times.
It could take till fall.
Mm.
Okay.
I want to look at this for one of our viewers. Ceres Pharmaceuticals. And it had a NASDAQ nasty letter saying we're going to throw you off, one of those, because they don't meet the criteria for listing.
Right.
I think if I counted right, I think they got 10 days of trading above $1. So they'll be okay. And the chart looks pretty good. It came from the lows of 54 cents. It's more than doubled. Little consolidation here to the 200, and you buy it. Again, I'm not sure what it does. I just looked at the chart. It's a biodrug.
Mm.
It's they have biologics, something to do with the microbiome. And I'm not a doctor. I don't know what the hell it means. But I didn't read about it. I know nothing about the fundamentals. I just wanted to take a peek at the chart because I was asked to. Is there anything that you could see from the chart that I'm missing, Omar?
Hold on one second. Let me chart it here because MCRB.
You can't see mine too well.
I prefer bars in general. I don't know what to say.
I think if you're going to buy this one, you look to buy it at the 200.
It retested the 200, right? So
It went right through it.
It looks like successful.
But it may come back down to the 200.
Yeah, right, exactly.
No, yeah, it is. It was. That's the 200. The black one is the 200, isn't it? Yeah.
It could come one more to the 200.
Probably. I don't know. Probably not. But I usually test once and then.
If you like it, you just buy it. It's not going to be a big difference.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't look not anytime soon anyway. If you are going to buy it, you got the momentum up right now.
Yeah, you like the fundamentals. I think you don't have to look.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, the difference between $1.05 and $1.35, it could be meaningful, but in the long term, it may not be. Mankind, it turned out to be a really safe place to store a chunk of my money. I'm so happy I went in the about 440. I think it was 440. I don't remember, but mid fours. So I'm really happy with my Mankind, and I think it's relatively safe in a turbulent market. And it's hard to believe I'm saying that about a biotech.
Yeah.
So I like this one. I'm not saying you're gonna get rich. I think I said $8 target, right? I'll stick with that.
Yeah, but XBI is setting up nicely as well. So
sure. All my biotech techs, Sava, anvs, SMMT, Mankind, doing relatively well.
Did you see Tandem?
This
You want
one,
to look at tandem for
Omar, you remember this big green candle you were looking at? I said,
Yeah, at 7.
I said buy at 7. It hits.
I didn't buy it. I just am good at giving advice.
Well, I listen. If I say buy at 7, I buy at 7. I'm not. What am I going to do? Not listen to myself? 10:49
I
now.
don't. That's my problem.
I think we're going to make a new all-time new high.
Likely, very likely. Probably even Zoom. Big.
Yeah, this looks very strong.
Mm.
All right, so we did good. We covered a lot of ground as always, and thanks for coming, everybody. Thanks for listening.
Ciao, guys.
Kevin is new. Appreciate it, Kevin. Hasta luego. Ciao. Happy
Ciao,
trading.
guys. Bye-bye. Bye.